Okay, update for MATIC. So in the last video we outlined obviously the apex of this huge triangle that we're in right now is the 19th of February. If I quickly zoom out, you can see that the bottom trend line has been in place since the 24th of Jan and the top line has been in place since the 27th of December. So this huge kind of descending triangle that we're in has been in play for somewhat almost 3 months now. If we do zoom in, you can see that, we kind of predicted that we were going to come to the bottom of this trend line, potentially bounce around a few times before we make a decision, and we obviously do need to make a decision before the 19th of February. So in my opinion, nothing really has been decided for this coin yet. One little word of caution is obviously there is quite a lot of selling volume stepping in, and the RSI has double topped here, rolled over, got stuck here and rolled over again. Also, if we do come over to the SPY, which if you're not familiar with is the stock market index, we have crashed below the 200-day moving average. We've got strong selling volume coming in, and the dollar is obviously bouncing, which is not normally good for the stock market, the Nasdaq, etc, etc. So in my opinion, I think Bitcoin may have one big pump going into the Super Bowl followed by a swift rejection. So I personally wouldn't really be touching any of these altcoins at the moment. I think it's more likely than not that we do break outside the bottom of this trend line instead of break outside the top. But I wouldn't be buying any, I wouldn't be making any trades or predictions until we obviously do have more confidence in the market, because we obviously could bounce off the bottom of here and just go straight through here, and then at that point, if we do something like this, I would be more than happy to accumulate some or pick up a long. But in the meantime, no decision's been made and we're stuck between these converging trend lines. So if we do zoom out, see what's going on in the weekly, you can see on that big wick that we did have out there that we didn't even leave this box really for more than a week. If we do come over to the monthly, you can just see it's one huge engulfing red candle, which is not really too bullish, if I'm honest. It's not bullish at all. So we've obviously got this big green candle followed by this huge engulfing red candle. So I'd say if at the end of the month or coming towards the end of the month we still haven't had quite a huge pump, I do believe that this coin will probably continue crashing. If we come over to the Heikin-Ashi candles, you can see that we do have somewhat of a green candle right now in the Heikin-Ashi, so that's probably the most bullish thing that I could show you for the MATIC chart. And the RSI is kind of slightly turning up at the heart line. We do have some semi-decent volume stepping in. But do bear in mind, obviously, if we do zoom in, this is a doji candle, which shows indecision in the market. So this coin could really go either way, which I know is not really helpful to listen to. But like I said in the previous video, the apex of this triangle is the 19th of February, and I don't really believe that we will have too much information on what's going to happen to this coin until the 19th of February. Now, do bear in mind, obviously this coin is dropping a bit now. If it does do something like this, today or tomorrow, hit this resistance and then obviously come down, then my target would be all the way down here at 130, which is approximately 20% decrease from where we are now. So judging by everything that's happening in the world, all of the news with Russia and Ukraine, the stock market dumping, Facebook dumping, the dollar going up and gold going up, it just shows me that investors are leaving risky assets. And obviously you could consider any cryptocurrency, even Bitcoin, a risky asset, especially altcoins. So in my opinion, it's not really a good time to be accumulating altcoins. I'd be more than happy to accumulate some if we did break out of this downtrend and get a strong volume confirmed bounce. You can see that we did break out here, but we came back, retested it, and had selling volume stepping in. We didn't have really any volume confirming that we were breaking out. So for me to be bullish, we obviously do need a volume confirmed bounce around about 177. But I do think it's probably more likely that we do crash out the bottom of this. So keep an eye on 163. If we break below 163 and probably close a daily candle, then I reckon we're coming right back to test these lows down here. So yeah, that's all I'm seeing for MATIC right now. Once again, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. one last thing, we are below the 200-day moving average as well, so losing this is not very good. Peace.